Rolling.
He ain't ready. 3, 2.
Your
Ooh.
audio keep going down. I don't know why.
You can hear me. All right, three,
No,
two, three,
you be like
two.
you be like talking, and then it be like,
All right, three,
and then
two,
you come back.
1. What's up? It's your boy Eddie G.
Off here.
What's going on? We're goofing off. We're having a great time.
This nigga
We had a
here.
great weekend. It's amazing, and we just had a couple of good moments at the end as we enjoyed WrestleMania 37. It's
AKA he drunk.
Ah, we're not going to disclose that. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, had a good and wonderful, safe weekend. So the first topic we're going to talk about is what happened in WrestleMania 37, night 1 and night 2. So overall, we're going to talk about what's the best match so far that we liked and what we enjoyed. And then we're going to spoil some of the recent shows on Invincible on Amazon Prime, and of course the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So let's get into it. So yo, Wolf, what was your favorite match in WrestleMania?
Okay, you talking about separate nights or
I'm
all
talking
it
about
was
all
everything
like
together?
the whole everything together because we ain't gonna get all this.
Mm, well, since they that pissed me off on the first match of second night, which is tonight,
Mhm.
I have to say Roman,
Mm.
Edge, and Daniel Bryan's match.
Mhm.
That had to be my favorite match
So
of the night.
that's your favorite
Yep,
match. Okay,
my
cool.
favorite match of the night.
Yeah, I saw it was crazy.
Yep,
It
it
was
was a lot of
tense.
twists and turns.
It made up.
You know.
Of course, they try to. I felt like they try to make up for what happened in the beginning because it made no sense with the Fiend
The,
and Randy. It was so terrible. I didn't. I was just so upset. Like the interest was so cool with the Fiend and how they did the Jack in the Box, but the commentary
mm,
was so stupid. How you? It's obviously a
very.
Jack in the Box, but my man was like, "What the hell is that?" I think it was Michael
What
Cole that
what
said
what is
that.
that? What's that strange giant box with a handle on the side?
Yeah, I think it was Michael
Like
Cole
you
that
never
said
seen a
that.
damn Jack
Asked
in the
that
Box before.
question. I was like, "Come on, man. You know exactly what that is. Don't be crazy."
Uh,
And
WWE man.
and then
You love them, you hate them. I don't know,
yeah,
but I'm gonna start off on a positive note and say the night did end on a good note, depending on how you who you like and who you don't like.
mhm,
But me personally, I'm glad Roman took it because he's doing the best right now as far as character wise. He's
right.
doing his thing,
Everybody was
being a heel and being able to actually let loose and let him give out his own promos and shit, not being manufactured like he was before.
right.
And the Edge, he did amazing. He still got it coming back from a devastating career, supposedly career ending injury. And
Mhm.
look at him now. He was looking great in shape. I don't know why the hell Daniel Bryan was in there, but he did his thing, I guess, in there. Whatever. But yeah,
Yeah.
to me that was the best match of both nights. But yeah, man, go back to the beginning on that fucking Fiend match, Fiend versus Randy Orton. It was I'm really baffled because the Fiend is their top merch seller.
Mhm.
He hasn't been on TV for some months. Like I
Mm.
forgot it was 4 or 5 months. He's been out of action or whatever.
Mhm.
He comes back, brand new mask. He does a great tribute to the late Brody Lee.
Right.
Rest in peace. And
Mhm.
they still made him lose off a damn distraction. I don't know why. So I'm guessing like they trying to make Fiend go against Alexa Bliss for some reason.
Well,
Stupid.
that the whole Alexa Bliss thing was crazy. I guess everybody's seen WrestleMania. In case y'all didn't see it, and it's gonna be aired, and talked about tomorrow and Monday on Raw. But I thought that was crazy that she came up out of nowhere on top of Jack in the Box, with like whole bunch of tar in front of her, draining down her
Yeah, I
head.
don't know what that
I
was
was,
supposed to be out.
that was
Fiend was like, "Oh my god,
that
look at all
was
that!
that was
Look at all
oil.
that symbiote juice coming out of face."
That was that was oil from Saudi Arabia.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I
No, no,
was.
no, no, no. That was that damn Rudy Giuliani oil coming out. That's that Rudy shit,
Yo, yeah, that's that Rudy die.
man.
Just- I mean, that thing was dripping. I'm like, what's going on? And then my
Yeah,
man's looking at the fiend, looking like he's looking at a goddess and stuff. And, um,
yeah,
yeah, like I didn't appreciate that, and I thought Sammy and Kevin Owens. I thought that was crazy. I didn't think Sammy was gonna really put out a good performance, but he actually did. It was funny. Cause I always, every time I see Sammy, I'm always laughing at him. Cause even when he's like trying to be serious, it's just so funny. Like especially this whole conspiracy gimmick. Kind of reminds me of the whole QAnon thing. But just to see him how he
that's
acts,
pure enough.
it was funny. Like going down the line, building up this whole for this whole match, and then once I seen Sammy and his performance, I was like, dang. I was like, sometimes like you had that same reaction. Like there was times where I seen Kevin Owens like getting slammed and dropping down on crazy parts of his body like head first and stuff. And I'm thinking that, man, this guy really did a number on him. But it was crazy at that end. I like that match, but my all time favorite, I gotta say, that I like was Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre. I love that. It was like
Uh,
watching two titans. It was like watching the wrestling version of Godzilla and King Kong. It was like
yeah, basically.
in that aspect because they're both huge, big heavyweight guys. Bobby Lashley, who I
Yeah, I pretty
love,
much figured.
title
Yeah,
holder. Yeah, and Drew
yeah. I
McIntyre,
mean, I
both big
already knew
guys.
that match was gonna be, great off rip, just cause Bobby's doing his thing. Of course, Drew been doing his thing.
Right.
But I'm just real happy that they're gonna give Bobby his respect because he
Mhm.
been there for a minute paying his dues, and they have not put him in this position that he should have. In
Yeah.
my opinion, he should have been there, but
Yeah. To
but yeah,
retain the
but yeah,
title,
that was a pretty good match.
and
Yeah.
to retain the title, that was another step.
Hmm.
Because it's 1 minute getting it the way he got it, but the next thing
Hmm.
is like your next title match, who's gonna win? You gotta look at it like that's how WWE runs. Like they'll just all of a
Right.
sudden surprise you and place the other title, which has been an issue over the years that they said they was gonna stop and they was gonna cater to the fans and whatever. So I'm glad they did. I looked at the Instagram. I seen people was upset over the fact that Drew lost, but I'm like, yo, I'm
Yeah,
glad
you already know
Bobby.
he's gonna
I'm
get it
glad
again.
he's gonna get it again eventually. But I'm just like, yo, let's keep him. Let's keep Bobby. The title holder for now. And I definitely want to see him go against Brock Lesnar. If Brock really says, "Yo, I'm gonna get back in the WWE," and the first guy I'm looking at is definitely Bobby. If that's the story, I'm not saying that it would happen, but if they would go with that, that would definitely be what everybody's been asking for, and that would actually be a good match that we all be waiting for, and that would bring some money too to the table.
Oh hell yeah, because people been asking for that shit since the beginning of time. That's gonna make
Right.
them a whole lot of money. Like
Mhm.
it's gonna make them a whole lot of money. I mean, I guess they trying to figure out how it's gonna work, or
Mhm.
because Paul is with Roman and he's on SmackDown. Who knows? Like by the time this happens, they might do a whole nother
Mm.
draft or whatever, and he'll go over there. Who knows?
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, they fucking definitely need to square up already. Shit,
Yeah. And
I'll be down. Most
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. But I love the Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair match. It was kind of teary at the beginning because you saw how Bianca was had a moment about to cry before the match started because two women of
But
color.
she deserved it.
Yeah, two women
She
of
deserved
color.
it.
She worked her
Even though
behind
Sasha
off.
is my baby, but
Oh, there we go.
Bianca definitely deserved it. She been putting in all that work,
Yeah,
and she has the charisma and everything else. So yeah.
Bianca been working her
And
butt off.
besides,
They
I'm
all
pretty sure
have.
Sasha want to do other stuff. So
Yeah, yeah, but they all have, both been working real hard to be at the top and to see two women of color play it, not saying play, but have this match, the biggest event, in wrestling history, at that moment. This gotta be to me the first this ever happened. And for her to be at that spot, she earned that. And she worked hard. We all seen her work, over the years, and true fans seen her over the years, and they could all agree that Bianca Belair definitely deserved to be to be the women's champion. So I was glad to see that. I was really shocked to see your favorite artist, Bad Bunny, wrestle the way
Yeah.
he was wrestling. I think my man went to
Look,
wrestling
man,
school,
I have
took some.
never heard of this man's music before. I have never
Uh,
heard of him until WWE.
uh,
But you gotta give credit
uh,
when it's due. The man was doing some decent moves in there, man, compared to all
right,
these other celebrity wrestlers.
right.
Hey, he did he man, he showed out. He showed out.
Yeah, I mean,
Him and what's his name? Prince Pants.
he.
Damian Damian Priest.
Damon
Yeah.
Priest. Yeah.
Yeah.
My man had the
Yeah.
whole purple on. I'm like, yo, he should have been playing Purple Rain on his entrance. You might
Yeah,
as well if
definitely
you
good.
dressing all like that. you
He
know,
should definitely played Purple Run.
he had the
For
purple
real, for real.
pants, the hair. I was like, yo.
Yeah.
But of course, they had the Puerto Rican flag, so they was representing.
Hmm.
I was real shocked. I don't care too much for the Miz, but I love John Morrison. I already told you that. But I thought that was an interesting match.
Yeah.
Definitely
What did you
enjoyed it.
think about the Seth Rollins versus Cesaro match? That was a really good match.
That was another. Yeah, I almost forgot about that match 'cause I wasn't even gonna bring that up.
How
Man,
about it?
Cesaro. I first of all, I didn't even know that was his first one-on-one match in WrestleMania. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah. He
crazy.
always you're like that. Yeah, you wouldn't even think about that, but yeah, it's true. Like every time he was at WrestleMania, he was partnered up
Yeah,
with
like I was
somebody.
like, this was first one-on-one. I was like, this first one-on-one. I was like, dang.
Yeah, that's
Well,
crazy.
first time for everything. And it's also his first win. Shit. you
Yeah.
know. So I saw that match. I enjoyed it.
Hmm.
I enjoyed his performance. We always knew that. No, first of all, Seth Rollins. Let's not take anything away. Let's not. We got to exclude him in this
Oh no,
conversation.
he definitely put in work.
Definitely,
Like he was
definitely.
doing moves I didn't even I never seen before.
Mhm.
Like that
Mhm.
that damn corkscrew thing that he did. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah, the little
that's what's
the
up.
frog screw where he jumped up.
Yeah.
I was like,
Hmm.
that's some stuff you do when you like on a diving board about to jump on the pool, like yay,
Yeah. Yeah.
like I
Some
saw
shit.
that. I
Yeah.
was like, yo, he was doing some moves. Yeah, I was like, nah, my man had to been practicing those moves before in WrestleMania.
Had to be.
Um,
Had to be.
but yeah, like I said, I didn't want to take anything away from him. So of course, Rollins, he was incredible. Um, but yeah, Cesaro was so amazing. Like his physique is so phenomenal. It's real good, no pun intended. But I was like, man, this guy could really swing him around. Like he had when he had Seth Rollins on the back of his neck, and he was just twirling around, like just like a helicopter. And then without his arms, he just had it on his hips and stuff as he was just like twirling around, and then flung him down. I was
That
like,
was impressive.
dang.
That was very impressive.
And I think he was overlooked, and I think there was
Yes.
some. Yeah,
They
he
need to
was.
push him for some title belt, something.
Yeah, something. They gotta give him something. He earned it. You know what I'm saying? Even after
Hmm.
yesterday, last night, he earned it, and I already said that. Another thing to even get to another match was the Braun Strowman and Shane McMahon. Uh, didn't really pay too much attention to that match. What do you think about
To me, that was just a throwaway match from the beginning. Like the whole concept of it even starting was just dumb. Like the whole thing was Brain versus Braun.
it?
Like because he kept calling Braun stupid,
I seen
and
that
Braun's
one.
like,
I hated
I'm
it.
doing this to do a message for all the bullies in the world. Can't call people stupid. And I'm looking like Braun. You're like the poster boy for bullies. Have you seen yourself? Like, what do
Yeah.
you why? But as far as the match itself, it was an entertaining match. Like Shane he took a hard bump and
Mhm.
Shane old as hell. I really don't know how much long he gonna keep doing this to himself.
Oh
But
yeah, of
uh,
course.
but yeah, Braun is in like the best shape of his life. He's looking like jacked up Kratos mixed with Tommaso Ciampa, and yeah, like he punched the part I like was when he punched through the gate and he pulled him in.
Mhm.
I was like, I like that part. But yeah, overall, I mean, it was just a decent, entertaining match. Nothing special, really.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I didn't really care too much all the women's matches because I think when they had that four-way
Yeah, most of the
women's
women
match.
matches were uh they were okay, but nothing memorable except for
Mhm.
Bianca and I would say
Bianca. Yeah.
Oscar and Rhea Ripley.
Oh
Uh,
man, I'm glad you
yeah.
brought that up because I was like, oh, Rhea Ripley, she won. Like maybe it was bound to happen
I
because
mean, hey,
Oscar had the title for a very long time, but
mm,
so maybe yeah, but I just didn't expect her to win it
hey
soon.
man, all
Like
I gotta say is she better be glad Charlotte done got that virus and got that COVID,
yeah,
cause she
because
would have definitely took that spot, cause they love giving Charlotte that spot. So
yeah, you said
yeah,
earlier she had COVID. She was tested positive for
mhm,
the COVID, so she couldn't do the match. Oh, that's sad.
mhm,
Um, yeah, because I would like to see Charlotte, but Rhea Ripley, I love her theme song, so I ain't gonna really. I don't watch too much of the matches, like, cause I'm more like on towards, I love WWE, but I look more in towards like AEW and stuff, so I watch that. But when I do come see her matches, I see some of it. I was like, yeah, she's pretty good, but I get to see the whole full match during tonight, and I thought she was incredible. I love her whole style, and it was enjoyable. It was definitely enjoyable to
yeah.
see her. I just didn't expect her to win tonight, but she won. So
Yeah, cause she
had a
just
good
coming up from NXT, and you
NXT.
already know how the hell they treat they just coming up people from NXT. But
Yeah, she was
what
like,
she did tonight was like amazing for that. Like she just came up out of here, and she already got a top title belt. I'm like,
mm-hmm.
okay,
Already.
okay,
All right, let's see what happens
okay.
next. Yeah, let's see what happens.
We'll see how long this lasts, but
Yeah, how long it's gonna last? Matt
yeah,
Riddles, yeah, that Riddles and Sheamus,
oh yeah, Matt
Sheamus,
Riddle.
Sheamus. I was
Yeah,
like,
I'm glad.
man,
I'm glad though, cause Sheamus he's been doing a lot of work. All his matches with Drew, they
hmm
always come out of there beat, bruised, fucked up, and I'm like, come on now. Sheamus is a former world champion. A lot of people forget that. So
hmm hmm
get that man a belt. He gonna deserve it. Even though I do like Riddle. Before when Riddle first came out, I didn't like him because he was like annoying as hell. But after they let him like do more of his shtick or whatever, I start liking him more because he's funny and shit.
And I always played with you. I was like, yo, Matt Riddle's the best thing that ever happened at WWE. Yo, you grace the floor he walks on because he's the crap right now. You're like, I don't care about him. I was like, you better. Dude's awesome. Like, I hate him. And then now he's like, all right, yeah, he alright. He's growing in. He's growing in. I was like, man, this dude sound high every time he talks, man. You already know he works
Hey,
at a
it takes you time to
dispensary.
warm up, man.
Yeah, you
That goes
know,
anything. Shit.
that's the coolest dude, man. I like his whole energy, like especially when he does like promos and stuff. Yeah, when he started off, of course, even in NXT, you always hear him more backstage with the main rosters having like going on, fueling with people backstage, like how he did Bill Goldberg and stuff like that. But I mean, I was so glad that Triple H was like, because Vince McMahon would have kicked him out in a minute. You already knew how his mindset was, but Triple H just like, yo, I don't mix politics into this, so I just dude's a good performer. Fans like him. We keeping him. We ain't want to do all that. So yeah, so he lost the belt against Sheamus. So of course, like you said, Sheamus worked hard. He was former champion. You know, it's been a while since he last had a belt, so now he got it. I didn't care for too much of that match. If it was up for me to give that match a ratings, you know, I would have gave it at least a 2 star because there was some botches I saw in that match, you
Definitely,
know,
yeah.
that I knew that was like a slip up, you know, especially for him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He botched bad. Yeah,
Yeah,
Sheamus, yeah.
yeah, and you was
It
right,
wasn't
bro.
even no hiding now.
You was right. He looked exhausted at the end of the match, which was so crazy
Yeah,
because I'm always seeing him doing like workout videos and going like with other people. You know, I mean, I'm not a wrestler. I'm not an expert, but I know it gets tiring. Sometimes you lose breath, you lose stamina, doing all the spots and picking up your opponent and all that. But I thought, you know, maybe he could have been performing a lot better than what he should have. You know, based on what.
yeah, yeah. He just seemed real off tonight. I mean, I definitely hope that he's not sick or anything or nothing was wrong with him like that. But sometimes wrestlers do gotta wrestle while they not feeling well.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Mhm.
he wasn't like he normally is.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
but still glad
Yeah.
he got the belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that other guy named? That big huge dude that was with AJ.
Oh, Omos,
Omos. Dude huge,
Omos, big
man.
ass.
Dude huge. Like
That's a big
I
mouth.
looked up the size. He was like 1 inch. Uh, just 1 inch shorter than Andre the Giant. That's crazy. 1 inch. He's like 6'7". No, I'm sorry. 7'3", I think. And Andre is 7'4". So this dude and his shoe size crazy. I don't know how much what size shoes he wear, but on that
His shoe,
on TV,
his shoe is just as big as Kofi's body.
yeah, that's what I look like. If he kicked Kofi in the stomach, that shit he would have felt that shit through his neck, his face, his chest, all the way down to his private area.
His
Like
whole shit been fucked
that's
up.
his whole midsection would have been ended. Like, but
Well,
that's all AJ had to do. Tag him in. First debut actually wrestling in WrestleMania, a wrestling period.
yeah.
You know, um,
I tell you, they got a lot of stock in him already.
yeah, already placed
Uh,
him, already won, easy money,
hmm
and your new tag team champion AJ Styles and what's his name?
Almost,
Almost.
almost.
AJ Styles and Almost beat New Day, and
Uh,
I was so happy. I can't. I was about to leave this alone and go to the next topic when Biggie versus Apollo Cruz. That from Nigeria. Nigeria with the
a
accents.
beat with my drum set.
That match is that match. I was like, yo, where they got all these drums from, man? All these stereotypical props they got on these matches.
I was confused as hell. I didn't know what the hell was going
Got the
on.
gong, got the drums,
Yeah,
and didn't even use half the stuff. It was just the Kindle
yeah.
sticks.
They just had that shit sitting there for some dumbass reason. But
You know, he won. I mean, he cheated fair and square with my boy
he cheated for
interfering.
us, bro.
My boy interfering.
But
What's his name? I forgot his name, but
I don't even remember his name was some weird shit because I remember he was in
yeah,
that Raw Underground.
yeah.
And his name was something. It was like a long ass name that was hard to pronounce. But
I think you're gonna see more of
apparently
him.
he works for him now or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna look him
I'm
up.
like, okay,
Cause I seen him on that movie I was telling you about that WWE did, and I remember him on that. I just didn't know his name because I didn't really see him perform like you said you saw him on Raw Underground, heard about him on Raw Underground. I've never seen it. So, but yeah, he interfered. Of course, Big E almost had it in already had it in the bank. But of course, it was already set up from the start. My man came out, interrupt, knocked Big E down. Of course, drag Apollo Crew. He was like, 1, 2, 3, I won. Oh yes, I won
oh
for my
yes,
yes. Oh my God. Oh, this is for all my people in Nigeria. I was so happy to hear it. At least to see them wrestle. I mean, I think it was good to see Apollo Crews win something. Because
yeah,
I
yeah,
know he was eyeing that. He was eyeing that Intercontinental Championship
yeah.
belt for a while. For a while.
Yeah, it
So,
was a couple of teams title belts
mhm.
both nights.
Yeah. So,
Um,
mhm. So yeah, it was.
Yeah, which is good. We'll see how everything flows, especially tomorrow when Raw comes on. I
Yeah.
really want to see the aftermath of this BS that they did to the Fiend. Like I'm tired of them screwing him over.
Yeah,
He's
with the
very
extra
creative and
story.
very.
Yeah,
I don't
that
know.
was
He must
unnecessary.
he must like really piss Vince off or some shit because he doing him dirty,
Yeah,
real dirty.
that was definitely unnecessary with the with how
Hmm.
that match. This we should have been able to watch a full match of that, and to see that he lost to Randy Orton with just one RKO, when you know
Yeah, just one.
the
He's supposed to
Fiend.
be a monster that's damn near invincible. It only took one RKO. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he kicked out of RKO other times, but this
Mhm.
time it was just too much, right?
Mhm. Yeah, it was a different
I
story.
don't know, man. Raw is definitely fucking up. That's why I lean towards SmackDown show because they actually seem to know how to fucking write.
Yeah,
But yeah, it is what it is.
but
But yeah, both
mhm.
nights at least it ended off on a way I deem positive. So
Mhm. Mhm. So I know. I don't know if you want to rate it or what do you
yeah. Um,
overall what do you
let's
give it?
see. I would definitely rate the first night show higher than the second show.
Mhm.
Let me go put that one out in there. But overall, seeing especially we didn't even put on this topic, especially seeing that we finally got crowds back
Mhm.
after a whole year.
Mhm.
It feels so good seeing a crowd back in wrestling. I'm tired of looking at them damn screens.
Yeah.
But overall, I would say coupled with that, having back the old kind of experience, I give it about an eight. I give it about an eight.
Yeah. Eight. 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 Okay. Yeah. Glad they had the crowd back. Love the theme. You know, I
Yep, eight
was
out of 10.
8 out of 10. Yeah, I love the theme. I love how they had the whole pirate ship set up. I love all the expensive $1 million fireworks they put in and half the talent that came out from night one and night two, which is crazy. It's like man, it's amazing. It's like I felt like it was a gift to us too. You know, for since the whole COVID last year,
Yeah,
and they couldn't do the WrestleMania there, couldn't have people, so they
yeah.
had to, of course, follow
That year, I mean,
certain
that
guidelines.
show and this show is like night and day.
Yeah,
Night and day
so
is terrible. Like,
yeah, so even regardless of some of the matches, some of the botches, I mean, none is really perfect, but I would definitely
right.
give it the same because it was still felt like there was some great matches, some amazing matches that we talked
Hmm.
about, and it was just to see the fans, what you like you mentioned, to come back because it's nothing like the fans. You cannot say it enough. The fans is what really builds the brand to be what it is, the company to be what it is. Same like football. Football, we watch football, being whole COVID and you don't have the crowd like that, it's not the same. Sometimes the teams don't play or perform well because they don't have their fans on when they play in a home game. So being that we saw that, we got that, and we had fun, we enjoyed. I definitely give it an 8. So I give it an 8. So what you say? You gave it like an 8. So 8, 8, yeah. So it's pretty much, yeah. It was pretty good. So I enjoyed that. So on another story, so we're gonna get into the spoilers of what happened over the weekend with the shows that came out. I seen the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I seen Invincible, and I know you did too, Wolf. So we'll go over the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That was the first one I saw. But yo, tell me what's going on. What's in your mind? What did you think of the episode?
Well, this episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier, I think we on four,
Mhm.
four, right?
Yeah.
Um, um, this episode, like I keep saying, it keeps getting better and better. Each episode keeps getting better and better. This one, finally, we all saw it coming. Captain America from Wish, like I like to call him. He finally
The wish
snapped,
app.
showed his true colors. I mean, I had to get to the biggest thing that happened inside the show. This man probably decapitated somebody else with the shield, and it was such a crazy image because you never really see blood on Captain America's shield, and
Yeah,
he had a whole bunch of blood on there and just looking like what, like do something. I'm just
yeah,
like, damn, but I seen some people online trying to justify like, yo, boy, he killed his friend, like it's an eye for an eye. But it's like damn well Steve Rogers would never do that. Steve Rogers would have had that man locked up and serving all
yeah,
type of times instead of killing him. I
yeah.
mean,
I
he
think
probably would
it's.
have beat the shit out of him, but he would still been alive
I think in
and
a
put him in
way,
jail.
yeah. I think in a way it is because of that, but
Hmm.
but I also think because John Walker, being that he served in the military, he fought, wars and
Right.
seen stuff. I think
Hmm.
PTSD definitely took a role because if you notice how when things don't go his way, he gets impatient and shows signs of like hostility into him. It shows like a
Hmm.
little sign of that. So that took a toll too. So when he saw his
Right.
friend, which we don't know if he's dead. I mean, it seems that way, but
I
we
mean,
we don't
yeah.
we,
I
we
mean,
hope not. We don't know. We hope Battlestar,
but
but
but it's like he took a punch from a super soldier directly to his chest.
you're right.
Like it's if he is alive, it's by a slim chance that he
By a
must
slim
he, he
chance.
must have some real good body armor or something. Cause
Yeah. Who
but the
knows?
way the way he looked, he looked like he was gone.
Who knows? This is Marvel. Everybody's all of a sudden coming back. Like,
Yeah, but he's
yeah,
like he's
all of a
like a
sudden.
minor character though. But
Yeah, but so that took a toll. So of course he's gonna snap in his way, and
mm-hmm.
I think Battlestar was kind of like his support system.
Yeah.
Because he had somebody to talk to, and when he somebody to listen to, give him advice,
Mm-hmm.
tips, and stuff like that. So, it was his partner, but at the end of the day, it was somebody that kind of kept him, at ease. Because remember when there was times where he would flip off, but then Battlestar was like, hey, yo, bro, it's all right, we got this. All right, brother.
Right.
you know,
Right. Right. Like he definitely needed him. To keep him centered. Like
yeah.
I don't have any problems with a Battlestar. He actually seemed like he was like a good dude. Like
Mhm.
he just really wanted to do the right thing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he just got partnered up with the damn wrong motherfucker. Because I do
Mhm.
not like him. I do not like him. I do not. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's unfortunate what happened to him. But I guess it had to be in a reason to go on. Because we had to have him set off to be a villain. So it had to
Mhm.
have been
Of
a purpose.
course. Yeah. Yeah.
But let's go talk about the Dora Milaje that was in this episode.
The door Malaji
Let's talk about that.
has doors
Move or you
to
will be moved.
jurisdiction. Yeah, has jurisdiction
Mm,
wherever
mm-hmm.
Dora Milaje find himself to be. This ain't the right quote. I'm messing up, but that was a powerful quote. That was a powerful moment. She letting him know we gonna get Zemo. Yo, I don't know why did you free him in the first place, but you owe us after what I've done for you and helped you with, and
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not listening to nobody else, and I'll fight anybody that
Right.
stop to get on our way, including that fake
Yeah.
Captain America. Yo, I love that
Yeah,
fight
he
scene.
he ruined everything, man.
Yo,
That nigga,
I
man.
love that fight scene. I love that scene
Yeah,
because
she beat his ass.
she did. That's why I loved it. she,
Yeah.
yeah, my man was
I was like,
like
get him again.
rethinking his life choices, and then
Right.
he's looking back like after he got his ass beat. He's like they they wasn't even super soldiers. How how could they beat me like this?
Like, come on, man.
Nah,
He was
this
like,
ain't right.
I definitely need to
You know
shoot up
what?
some damn serum.
I'm about to take some
Try to get my ass
steroids.
whooped.
I'm about to take some steroids. I'm tired of this.
Yep. Yep.
Yo,
He got his damn ass beat, but that's exactly what he get. Being all being all like a damn dark. Huh? I'm Captain America. Like nigga, if you don't get your ass out her face, she will kill you. That girl
Yeah,
crazy.
because
But
there's people that he doesn't know about, in this world, especially Wakanda.
yeah, yeah,
He
yeah,
might have
yeah, yeah,
learned,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah, yeah, of course.
yeah.
But Zemo and Bucky was funny as hell. They would, if they had it their way, they would just set back, ate popcorn
Mhm.
while this nigga was getting his ass whooped all day.
Yeah, my
But
he.
they had to stop them from actually killing him because that wasn't right in their eyes. But
Mhm.
then they get into a little scuffle and what's her name? Ale. She did that ninja shit on Bucky's arm. Shit just fell off like
Ooh,
boom.
yeah.
I'm like that's smart though because that's basically their property. Like of course they're gonna have that. So that
Yeah.
was so that was smart. Bucky was like, really, you did that shit to me?
Hey, you owe us, mother.
Yeah,
I helped you. This is
yeah.
what you do. But
All right,
yeah.
all right. They got that crazy shit about his head, and
Mhm.
that part in the beginning was very touching because he fucking acted his ass off with that one. Like
Mhm.
just the emotion on his face was they was trying to test out see if he still had it inside his brain or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he did that part.
Yeah, he did very well. Very
Mhm.
well. But on the next topic, we talk about Invincible, and what did you think about that?
What would you rate the
Oh, you
episode?
want to rate it?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I didn't even think about that. So I'll definitely give it a 9. I'm gonna give it a 9.
Yeah, that was the same number I was looking around.
It was just entertaining to watch. So I think every episode,
Mm-hmm.
and I had really no issue with it. So
Yeah, there was nothing wrong with this
yeah,
episode.
so
I couldn't really find nothing
you
that
can't
wasn't
give me,
right. The fucking
yeah.
the girl, she pissed me off because she threatened Sam's sister and shit. I'm like, the
Oh
fuck.
yeah, that see,
Mm-hmm.
that's this is why the whole world's against you now. You think you're a freedom fighter and trying to change the world, but you threatening people's
Mm-hmm.
kids and their sisters and family
Yeah.
members. So that, yeah, she is annoying, but
Yeah, like practice what you preach, bitch.
yeah, like you think, oh well, violence, violence is the answer, but hey, it makes you look bad, and you wonder why everybody's like after you. So
Yeah,
but
and Sam, he actually tried to go and talk to her, and I definitely liked that scene because it
cause
showed
yeah,
Sam's character and stuff, and
yeah,
he was being mad, like cool about it, just having a intellectual conversation with her, and then there go Captain Asshole come in and run and shit. I'm just like, can somebody
mhm.
kill this dude already?
Well, that's what happens. We always like a person that comes in and interrupt in the bad moments like these.
Yeah,
Just want to mess up everything. That's why you never
yeah,
invite him to the cookout.
never.
They be dancing like this, like, oh, I like
Yeah.
this. This is Marvin Gaye. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they like to interrupt, like
You see Zemo in the background.
mess up the whole. Yeah, everybody's talking about that dance. They talking about that Zemo
Yeah,
dance.
man. They
It's
Marvel
funny.
put out a whole hour's worth.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
That's what you posted it. I was
yeah,
like, that's funny. And then
yeah,
he did
man.
an
It was
interview,
hilarious.
and then he did an interview about it. So you gotta check that
Yeah,
out.
I
But
didn't see that, but yeah.
okay, so yeah, but yeah, like I said, I'll stick with the 9. Would you give it?
Yeah, same thing, and
Nah,
yeah,
nah.
that was basically the same number I was thinking
Yeah,
when I asked you to rate it.
yeah,
So
9,
hopefully,
9 would
next
be
week is
fine.
supposed to be a big cameo, but take that with a grain of salt if you watch WandaVision. See how that went.
Mhm.
So they gave us a boner. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay. All right, cool.
yeah,
Shoot.
but we'll see.
Yeah, I can't
But
wait.
yeah,
Can't wait to check it out.
hmm
So Invincible. Uh,
yeah, Invincible.
that was so crazy. I'm gonna talk about the end, cause
Okay,
Omni Man was messed up for what he did. Not helping in, knowing his
he was
sons
petty as
being
hell.
put in at a bad, dangerous risk. He
Hmm
was just watching over the building. You seen that? Like, and his whole
Yeah, he was
team
just
came.
he was just sitting there watching. I
Yeah.
don't think it was that way in the comic books. I don't think that he was there at all. But them just putting him like that in this show, it makes him even more of a jackass.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, that whole and the how end part was definitely my whole favorite part of the whole episode. But to me, this episode was my favorite episode by far of any of them. Even episode one, because I told you I already kind of knew where it was gonna head.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, that whole fight scene with what's my man Battle Beast.
Mhm.
He was not playing no games. He wrecked every fucking body. And
Yeah.
it was seemed like
And
it was
then
nothing that they could do.
dipped
And
off cool as hell. Like, hey,
yeah.
listen, you guys are not worthy. I am out. You had this whole portal
hmm
and just walk back
Just a
with
little
his weapon.
backstory on him. His whole thing is he's looking for the ultimate fight for him, the ultimate challenge.
Mhm.
So
It's always those.
everything that he does is just to find the ultimate challenge in the fight.
Yeah, I
So
could.
that's why I guess he backed out because he wasn't satisfied. But shit,
Mhm.
he don't did too much damage by that point.
Yeah, like that was just crazy, and I was glad. I was shocked most of them survived, even though they looked like they died.
Yeah, yeah. I thought
Really,
Monster Girl was dead, like
yeah,
dead.
the whole face, but it was just her. I guess the
It's
demon,
a
the beast.
skull.
Yeah, it's a skull,
Yeah.
skull size.
Yeah.
So when I saw that, I was like,
hmm
yo, okay,
Yeah.
she's got a fighting chance. And the robot
hmm
got real like emotional too for a robot.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you
you'll
got
go see
some.
what that's about. Yep.
Oh, so okay, so you on top. You seen or read the
I mean, I
comics.
mean, most of my knowing where that head is because I read uh a little bit of the comics, so I know where
You
most of the beginning
comic
stuff
book
going.
reading bastard. You caught up on it. You know about it. You have all the information. You
Not
know.
all of
You know no. You think you better than everybody, don't you?
it.
You think you better than everybody. You think you
Not
got your
all of it.
comic book. You think you got it nice
Nah,
sealed.
man.
You
It's
know,
a great
keeping it
book.
nice.
Shit,
Probably got it
you
on
need
your
to read it.
wall. You probably got on your wall as a hall of fame. You sipping. You got a nice wine glass. Just sipping down,
Oh
looking at your
yeah.
comic book. Like,
Mhm.
yes, I have gold. Like you think you got the holy grail, huh? All the information about the
Hey
show.
man.
Dang,
Hey
man.
man.
But yeah, he got real emotional. I was like, dang. It's like, what's going on
Mhm.
here? You know,
Yep.
he's
Speaking of
been like that for a
emotions,
while. Mhm.
yeah. Speaking of emotions, let's talk about my man Titan. His emotions with his family and the
Mm.
struggles that he had to go through. Cause I'm pretty sure the majority, and even cause I kind of forgot his story in the comic book.
Mhm.
So I was like, just thinking that he's just gonna be like a regular thug henchman. But
Nah.
yeah, I totally forgot about the whole twist. Like, no,
He a
he's
thug with a heart.
yeah. I mean, yeah. He's a criminal with a heart. A little bit more emphasis on the criminal, but yeah,
Mhm.
he still has a heart. But that the whole beginning of the show, that shit was dope. He came in there. I like the rap song that was going on. I don't know who the artist was or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, he came in there. He wrecked that whole crew. They finally look like a whole bunch of Crips.
Yeah.
Nah,
The
I'm guessing at
beginning.
the
The
beginning of the
beginning of
movie.
it was so cool. Yeah, I like the beginning
Yeah.
when they
That
came
part
in
he
and
threw
just.
the gun straight inside that nigga
Yeah, he
head.
threw it after he was trying to rejuvenate after he got hit by whatever that
Yeah.
gauntlet gun the guy was shooting with. Once he
Mhm.
found he was like saw he adapted mad quick. He was just trying to first take cover and then he saw the gun on the ground, ran, picked it up
Mhm.
and just threw it and then that busted that guy's head. I was like, "Damn." But
Yeah.
I like the
Brains
part
all over.
where he at the end when the forklift that was on this guy she was trying to move it and then Titan just took him, grabbed him up, and he was like, "Yo, tell your boss that you should be, that you're not gonna
Oh
be
yeah.
stealing no more." And then broke this guy's neck, but there was a guy behind him, and he was like, "I was talking to you."
Yeah. I was like, huh? You just killed his ass. Like,
It's like,
he's like, yo, that
I was
message was for
like,
you.
yeah, his brain ain't all there. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Well, never mind.
That
Shit, I
was
fucked
so smart. Yeah, and the dude shot him, and he could have got pissed and killed him, but he was just telling him, "Just
Yeah.
go, man, just go, man. You already pissed me
Yeah.
off." But yeah,
Yeah.
I like his role. I don't know if we're gonna see more of him, cause it's like I feel
I'm
like
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure down the line, cause I don't think that you just get Marshala Ali out of all people just to do like one
just
or
to do
two
that one
episodes.
episodes.
So
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah, he definitely did his thing with
yeah.
that
He
episode,
left
and
Invincible hanging. He left
I like the
Invincible
whole
hanging. He was.
yeah.
You saw that part where he was just, my man was down. He was about trying to catch his last breath, man, trying to survive. And he was like, shit, we gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like he just dipped.
He was like,
Didn't even help him.
yeah,
You know.
sorry about that, man. I hope you survive.
Yeah, hope you survive or something like
You
that.
over there coughing up blood and shit.
Choke.
Yeah,
It
man.
left him hanging, but at the
But
end, I was like, "Oh, okay." That was kind of smooth how they played that off at the end of that
hmm
episode. But yeah,
yeah,
man.
I just be feeling bad for Invincible because it's like he just can't win as far as his relationship stuff goes.
Mhm.
It's like every time it's
Yeah.
something that's coming up, but
It's the life of a
some of that
superhero.
so dynamic.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
life of a superhero. When the world needs you, you
yeah,
gotta take the call. And
all right,
it's tough because you can't be with the person you want whenever they want you to.
yeah,
You gotta, always dip or not show up. And times it's not like he doesn't want to, but,
hmm
he's got a big responsibility. As a hero. And
right,
yeah, I felt bad too, and I felt bad that the girl doesn't even know about his condition or what went on,
right,
because they don't want to know, they don't want her to know his top secret.
right.
But yeah, I can't wait to see what happens next on that episode or what happens and stuff.
Yeah, they don't have much left. Just like Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and then they got like 2 episodes left. And
Mhm.
this one, um, I think they got maybe 3 or 4.
Right, right, right.
Yeah, but it's not. We don't have much left. Like
Yeah.
3 episodes.
Okay.
But
So
but
well,
yeah, yeah, overall, I would
uh
give this episode definitely 9.5. I love this
huh.
episode. This
Yeah.
get this is like one of my favorite episodes so far.
The favorite. Yeah.
Like,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, it was so good.
Like I said, I got no you know, nothing bad to say about it. I think it's all good. Um, I don't know the comic book or the show, like the difference, but I do know either or is the show is pretty damn good, and I'll give it a 10. I definitely give it a 10. I love the story with how Titan and his kid and his daughter and he was doing all this, going to doing the boss's orders and stuff like that because
Mm,
he's trying to pay off this debt that he was using to take care of his daughter's sickness. That ma-
yeah,
that really like shows you that there's people that's willing to do what they have to do to take care of their own family,
all right,
and
all
stuff
right,
like that,
yeah,
and just to make his
yeah, yeah.
daughter happy.
Yeah, like he definitely didn't want to do that stuff, but he had to. Like he kind of really didn't have a choice, especially with
Mhm.
what's his name Machine Head
Mhm.
was doing to him and stuff, and like his voice took me out. That shit was funny as hell. Every
Yeah.
fucking time he talked, mad for auto tune and shit, and being all evil and stuff. But
Yeah. I can't even do that. That's
but
crazy. I can't
yeah,
even do
yeah,
that.
yeah, 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 yeah. So I liked him a lot. But yeah, like Titan, he's a very complicated character. But pretty sure we're gonna see a lot more of him. And Omni Man, I didn't touch too much on him, but with the wife and stuff,
Mhm.
Invincible's mother, like yeah, you see that she catching on, and it was kind of tense when she was like being like smart, telling him like go to this place so she have enough time to go and
Enough
look through and
time.
make sure
Yeah.
see see about his whole schemes and bad things that he was doing and stuff.
Mhm.
And but now it's gonna be real difficult in the coming episodes because she's already pretty much there. It's just
Yeah.
extra stuff that's gonna be going on.
Yeah. With
But
that. Oh man.
yeah, it was a great episode.
Next Friday, be prepared
Yeah, I
to
gotta wait a whole
watch
nother
what
week.
happens. So yeah. Yeah, days go by fast, so
I guess.
but
I guess. I
yeah,
want it
man.
now.
I've been watching Hunter x Hunter, and I told you it was a good show. So that's one of the shows that I watch sometimes when I'm at work. Uh,
Yeah, you told me I might. I'm watching a lot of shit. Like I
yeah.
told you, I'm watching. I'm tearing the fuck out of HBO Max. I'm even watching a damn anime on there. I think it's called G G Jujutsu Kaisen or some shit like that.
So it's like a Japanese Nazi. Okay, that's what's up. All right, man. I heard of
It
that.
sounds like that, but that's not the case. It sounds like that. That's definitely not the
All
case.
right, cool. You know, Zekai.
But yeah,
You know,
yeah, I'm watching that.
swordsman.
I'm watching Young Justice over again.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm watching Lovecraft Country. I'm watching Titans. I'm watching Watchmen. Um, yeah, there's a whole bunch of good stuff I'm watching on there.
Okay.
Well, not even
Yeah.
counting the damn movies that I got queued up.
All
But
right, man. You ain't gotta hear all that. I know. I only
hey,
seen.
man,
I'm only watching My Hero Academia. I watch maybe a couple episodes, like 2 episodes a day when I get a chance. Then Hunter X Hunter when I'm at work. Like I haven't really watched too much shows, so every Friday I'll watch the Falcon and then you know that's it. That's pretty much. Pretty much. I don't know what I've been doing in my life, man. Shoot.
I don't know what you've been doing with your life either.
Yeah, man. Like it's just go by, man. I don't know what was going on, man. So yeah,
Yeah,
I gotta finish watching. I don't know how long Hunter X Hunter is, but I gotta finish watching Samurai Immortal. I've been watching that before. Last time I watched it was like last month or 2 months ago, and it's
yeah,
on sub. But you know, I watched that on Amazon Prime, which is pretty good, and I gotta get back into it because it's really good. It's gruesome, it's violent. Uh, story is a little quirky, but with the characters and all, but it's still fun to watch. But did I rate? Yeah, I gave the show a 10, Invincible a 10. So yeah, so I've seen that, and so let's see what happens next Friday and catch up on
yeah.
it. So we'll do our
This is
next video.
gonna be good.
But yeah, man. So that's pretty much all, and we got another contents and other stuff coming up soon this week. Please check us up
Yeah,
on YouTube, like, share, and subscribe on Geek Social
please do.
Lounge. Of course, it's Eddie G always.
And the wolf.
Peace. You guys have a good one.